I guess it went live. It worked. Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, I turned down my volume. I don't need to hear things really loudly right now. There we go. Ugh. All right, so it says Twitch and YouTube. Now let's just see if it's actually Twitch and YouTube. And then we'll also need to see if I'm dropping frames or if I have any other issues throughout the day. And I do the multi-chat, not the regular chat. So YouTube is going. YouTube's going, and Twitch. Twitch is also on. What is this knock button? Oh, you can call in to join someone else's stream. That's cool. It's a new thing. Oh, you can call in to join someone else. Cool. So it seems like that's working as well. Nice. Now I just want to see if I send a message in Twitch chat, will I see it on my screen as well? Oh well, we'll have to wait and see. Wait and see. We'll go to full screen first, though. There we go. We'll just mess around and do some Tsumego for a little bit while we're seeing how the stream goes. And if it works, if it continues to work, then we won't worry about it. Good morning. Forgot today was Monday, sort of. That's normal. Yeah, that's normal. All right, let me see if I go back to Fox over here. It's just showing that. It's not showing like it says YouTube or anything like that. So we'll see if we get a message on Twitch to see if we see it on here too. If not, I'll figure that out later. Because I don't need that. It'd just be nice to have it on there. It is Monday, right? Yeah. It is Monday. It is Monday. We're good. We're good. We're good. No mistakes here. I don't make mistakes. Let me go fail some problems real quick. We'll do the easy ones first. And we'll see if anyone joins, and we'll see if we see the chats and stuff. That's the goal for today, is just want to see if it works properly. That's an interesting one. If I do this one and they push here, we have to give up the 2 stones. We make an eye this way. If I play here, though, they can just Atari us and Atari us. That's why we can't do that one. This one as well is just they push in and they kill us. So I think we have to play like this move and this one. Oh, yeah. The kids are not at school today. That is true. That is true. Today is a day off. Yes. I almost forgot about that. I think my activity feed does say stuff. So like I got a new follow Pixel Bits yesterday on Twitch, and then Chris Clemens on YouTube. So that's working fine. Whoa. There we go. And am I still moving fine over there? Yeah. Good. Nothing's wrong on this side. That's good. All right. We'll just have to wait and see then. All right. Nothing exciting, though. Nothing exciting. Yeah, I don't remember what the thing is, like President's Day type of thing like that, where we just have like one day off, but I don't remember exactly. I think I actually want to play this one, because they can't play here. They have to capture first, then I play this Atari, right? And then if they connect, we go down, then they have to still have to capture first. So I like this one first. Get rid of the co. Oh yeah, did we get a notification on Discord? I forgot. Is the Discord up on the correct side? It is. Good. Otherwise, you see all my friends. The top of the list. You'd be very disappointed about who's at the top of the list, because it's in alphabetical order. You can't. I'm sure you could change that. But still. Oh yeah. It did say 2. Let's see. Yeah. It showed for Twitch and YouTube. I can probably switch that if I'm going to have them both coming up at the same time. Like instead of an at for the Twitch as well, it would just be for the YouTube and the Discord, and then it'll have the links for both of them, I guess. Yeah, I should mess with that if I can. If I can't, then I won't worry about it. Okay. Did you do any good Go stuff over the weekend, Dark Jackal? Get some Tsumego practice in? This one looks okay. And if they Hane, we connect, we're threatening 2 eyes. If they bump, we're already alive. If they throw in, we're already alive. If they do P18, which is the only thing we have to worry about. We can just Atari from above and connect, and we are already alive. So we should be good to go no matter what we're doing here. Oh, this is one where you can Atari from the outside, which is really cool. Then you just kill. Very good problem. It's one you're not just looking at your own weaknesses, and you're actually looking at everything on the board. I feel like we have to do this one. It's an Atari. They capture, then we turn. Looks good. Oh, no co, I guess. No co. My bad. Oh. You weren't really able to have a good Go club meeting. I see. That sucks. Yeah. 1/3 of your group was busy. So how many people? When you say a third, is it like 10 people or is it like 2 people? It's a good question, okay? Okay. Just double checking that to make sure. This one here. We can just pull back, it looks like. We're good to go. Okay. That's what I was wondering. It's a good question. That's why I asked. No, it's nice to have a group that you're meeting with, though. Even if it is just a handful of people, it's still good to have a group meeting. Atari and Atari? Like, that's one thing I would like to do here. Just in general, have a group meeting somewhere, right? But it is kind of difficult. This one, if they block this way, I should play this side. I should have just enough liberties. Because, like, I found the place where you can actually see upcoming events that someone was asked about the other day. I forgot to mention it. It'd be nice if they had a dark mode. Maybe they do. Maybe we have to scroll all the way down and click on a button somewhere, but I don't know where. Maybe the dashboard or something, who knows? But we do have there's the Midwest Open. There's Massachusetts Go State Championship. Very good. And there's the Corvallis one here, which is actually close to where I live. So there's a tournament that I should go to, if I can. But that is the closest anyone can be to me, which is about 2 hours away still. So for like meeting up, that's not very fun. But for just going to a tournament, that's probably fine. But it'd be nice to meet up. As I said, there's at least 2 Go players in my town that I know of, but they're real busy all the time because they're doctors and stuff like that. So you can't really just tell them to stop. I mean, you could, but probably shouldn't, I guess. And look, Smoglet is streaming. We should technically be on here too, but it may not pick up YouTube stuff very well. And it now says no one is streaming, right? So this live stream thing is potentially broken. Let's see, is anyone streaming? Apart from me? Am I actually in the Go category? I'm in the proper category. Good. And yeah, Smoglet is still streaming, so... Yeah, this was the only thing I was worried about, is if I was still in the proper category. on Twitch as well, because you never really know. There we go. Anyway. I gotta get rid of this blinding white light. There we go. Look at that. It changes. Huge change. My screen's so bright with that one on. Not bright over here. Not bright over here. So, dark mode's still useful. I can probably turn my screen brightness down a little bit. Anyway, let's just finish up these, and maybe we'll play a game or something. I want to do this one, and I think it works because if they push in, we capture, and they can't throw in again. So it looks like we're good. This should be a nice warm up. I mean, these have been like easy, but not like don't need to think at all problems. So it's not bad. I kind of like this block here. This Atari would be okay if they extend out. We can capture this one. We can still just turn, so we're still good here. There's even threatening one more eye. This is kind of an interesting one here. I think I have to just block this way. If they turn, then we capture. If they connect, we have to make this other shape to make it so that we're alive. Yes, capture. And yeah, no dropped frames or anything, so that's good. No, it's only been 11 minutes, but I have to use more of my internet power for this type of stream where I'm doing Twitch and YouTube. Unless I want to do the restream thing, and I'll figure that out later if I want to. But I think you can only restream from Twitch to YouTube and not from YouTube to Twitch. I'd rather do from YouTube to Twitch if I could. I like this move. I don't know if it's good, but I like it. See, it worked. It was good. Easy game. I like this one as well. This is making an eye directly. No matter the Ataris here, we'll always have the ability to come underneath or to capture this one stone. It's a nice shape to be able to recognize. I think sometimes this Go problem is already set up like this sort of thing too. Like how to do, you have to play B1, right? Like that's sort of the setup once in a while. Instead of just capture, you play B1, so there's no co, right? That sort of idea. This might be the same thing, but it's not quite the same. But it could be. So yeah, I think B19 is still good. If they Atari, they can't Atari again. They have to connect, and we can connect on the outside. If they play here, we can just connect solidly, and they can't Atari us on either way. So this looks good. What? Ah, co shape. Good point. Good point. Man, I'm really bad at this game. Thought he couldn't. Oh, he can. He can do this one. I thought for some reason he could Atari and Atari again, but that doesn't work. Yeah, I was just being blind. We can make the eye here. Yeah, for some reason when I saw this, I saw Atari and Atari, but I just capture. Yeah, this is why you do a warm up before you start doing anything, so that way you don't make these mistakes in your own games. Because you don't want to have to make these types of mistakes, you know. In a game, in Tsumego, you're good. You can do whatever you want in Tsumego. I kind of need this move. So if I play anything else, they can just take that move, kind of. Yeah. So I kind of need just this move. This move's sort of the only one that works. If they Atari, we just Atari here. Or we Atari here, I guess. If they Atari here, we Atari here. And then they can't connect, but they can capture, and we get the other eye. Not even a co, so we're good to go. Definitely arrived on purpose. No accidents here. Atari and come underneath is the normal move, and it looks like it works here. And more complicated one. Let me actually try to read it to make sure I'm getting it right instead of just clicking right away. Clicking's always good though, so I don't know why that would be wrong. So yeah, so if we pull down here and go here, they can play at R2. So if we Atari, or not Atari, but if we Hane first, and they go to capture us, we're able to Atari and capture. So they have to connect. And then if we connect and they connect, that's not as fun. So then we Atari, and they can't Atari us back. They have to do this one, and then we can connect. So we should be fine to Hane here. This should be okay. I think they should have showed the other one where they connect here. Because if we just connect, that doesn't work, right? You have to still see a more fun move. Right? So still good. Tsumego aren't important. Yeah. It's a new year, new me. You know, it is. Tsumego's not important. It's not important if you just get it wrong. Because like when you're, so like something that Baduk Doctor says is that you should actually only do problems from a book or like from on paper, basically. I think that's kind of true for getting your reading better. So like these online problems are not necessarily about the reading. A lot of these problems that when I'm just sort of clicking through are not necessarily about the reading. It's more about recognizing the shape and trying to figure stuff like that out instead of just reading. These ones are more about reading though. And so I should probably do these ones offline and not online. So I can actually try to just read the problem instead of just clicking through it or something. So you don't have that temptation to do it. Quantity over quality, perhaps. A little bit of both you want. You want both, right? So I think like for easy problems, you want to have a bunch of like a very large amount, right? A very large quantity. And that's for sort of memorizing, basically. And then for actual reading training, you don't need a huge quantity. You just need good quality problems. Because if they're too easy to read, then they're not as useful. Good quality for your rank, right? That's actually why I really like the Trouble Master series by Insong. His books I think are really useful, and I need to start going through and making sure to do them. That's gonna be very useful for me too. Anyway, I was thinking maybe we could try a game on Fox real quick. Maybe we can win another 3-dawn game and try to rank up a little bit more. But as you saw when I failed that one problem, that I'm not doing too well. Oh, wait. First, before I do that, I do need to do something else, though. I need to do my golden problem. I almost forgot. I was at 460. I need to do my golden problem. There we go. Golden problem. This is very important, okay? Very, very important. And I like the Trouble Master series for reading because you have to figure out the area that you have to read, and then you have to figure out if you can even do anything there. And so I think it's really good. Oh, this one's an easy one. I just want to double check because it's golden. You get more experience from it. You got to double check it. We can just extend down because if they play C18, we can play F18 to capture the 2 stones. And so they need to connect, and then we can capture. There we go. You have to recognize that you do have enough liberties to do it, basically. That's the hardest part. There we go. I got my golden Tsumego in. Ooh, wow. They're trying to get above Ivan. I'm sure they're doing it on purpose because Ivan keeps doing like 20,000 points and stuff. And so they're going above Ivan just to be a little bit more. And we'll see if there's anything else here. Oternamja. Oh, Brandon did some problems. Random sneeze. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Still need to set up a little mute button, probably. Good job, Timo, doing some problems. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Oh, all right. And so if I go to this Fox layout, you can see this. We just need to have a message from Twitch to see if we can get something here. But we'll play a game and try it out. On our real test account, we are currently 7 wins and 1 loss. One of the losses may or may not have been AI. And as long as I don't double check, I can just blame it on AI until further notice. It was definitely not my fault. I mean, who even knows? All right. We'll play one game and then go back to Tsumego and try to actually sit and read stuff. If I can get a game, of course.
To play.
No, they left. Said if I can get a game. May not be able to. If not, we'll continue with Tsumego. They may not want to play me. Especially if it's not this late at night, too. For them.
Start to play.
Oh, I'm getting someone. And they're actually going to play me. Yay. Interesting. This sort of thing. You know, I'll just enclose my corner and see what he wants to do here. I know he wants to approach, but I just don't know what he actually wants. Looks like they used to be 5 Dawn, but they ranked back down to 3 Dawn, so they're working on it, we could say. So do I want to pincer here, or do I want to just sort of leave it, let him do what he wants? No, I think I want to do a large pincer here. Because then we can sort of reduce it to some extent, you know. And then I think we can kick and jump, because now when I'm jumping up toward the center, we're sort of reducing the potential as well. So we can just jump here. And they can still try to build this if they really want to. Ooh, that one. Is that an overplay? That feels like an overplay. Feels like I can just push and cut. It would make them stronger, but I'd get a lot of points on the left side. So I think I'm very fine with that. Yeah. Feels really nice. I can just extend here. Then we can just jump out, protect our weak group. That's the most important part. Tengen's right here. That feels really nice. I'm taking Tengen. I have to do it. I can't help it. Yep. I'll block. We need to make sure our corner is protected. And then we'll see if he can kill this off easily. Oh, interesting. I thought he'd try to be a little bit more aggressive towards it, but that's fine, actually. This is probably a better move by him. So that means he is definitely a little bit stronger than normal 3 Dawn. Let's see if we can back it up, right? I had to do it, okay? I couldn't not do it. This one here, if they don't respond, we can push and we can cut and capture some stones. And then we can just jump out. Can we just attach right away? Attach right away could also work. So I'm just trying to figure out like the best way to like take advantage of the situation. Instead of just playing my normal move, which is just jump, right? I want to try to do a little bit more than that. I think it would be better for me. Let's try the attachment. I know the diagonal is good enough. And then can I Hane? Is if they capture the stone, I just give it up. And then I can extend. But then when they jump, I will have to defend again. So I feel like I should just pull back and then jump. It's like I got a little bit more here. This Hane stuff is a little bit more important. But I get to go out a little bit faster too. Oh, they're coming underneath right now. The middle is sort of more important right now. Can I just surround? So I need this move to surround, I think. I could have tried surrounding right away, but I feel like it's probably better to not be too aggressive. Yeah. Don't want to be too aggressive. We can just jump again. We can cut that off for sure. Because now we can jump up again here. We've already defended ourselves. I wanted the cut for Atari and stuff. It wasn't necessarily the best, but I kind of wanted it anyway. And then the left side's probably the weaker side now, because this should be very strong now. We can maybe even get some nice moves over here, but I think we want to just defend the corner. If we do it this way, if they Hane, we can cut it off, and they will still have to go to live. And then we can maybe even harass this side. Cool. We can defend nicely. There we go. We made our group strong. We didn't try to be too aggressive, but while still trying to be somewhat aggressive. But it's hard to balance it for me. So that's why I'm trying to figure it out still. Hard to get a good balance. Blocking now. Yeah, you are probably in need of living a little bit. So if we don't extend down, I feel like that doesn't hurt us necessarily. If we do extend down, I think they're probably just alive, or they live pretty easily. So we could take the top side, or we could also mess with this side a little bit here. If we mess with this side first, it actually feels okay. Interesting. Okay. We're threading the corner. And we're threading to live. And we can just jump out. We can also jump this way to sort of threaten the make life here. Oh, okay. They're just going to back off. That's fine. I guess we can attach here and just make life. See what they want to do. Whoa. That's interesting. Oh, I think they're just way ahead right now. Is that what they're thinking? I think this is just good for me. Let's peep here. See if they answer. Okay, good enough. They should have Hane there. The Hane was much better. Okay. So we just take this center area instead. Should be okay, good enough. Now we're stronger here as well. Oh, I got more fox coins. Oh, now they're doing something. Okay. Okay, now they're going to do something. Not too much, but they're going to try to do something at least.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I kind of want to just cut through a little bit. And if they don't let me cut through, we just reduce instead. That seems fine. So we cut here. Atari's me down. He pushes. Pushes. It's a little bit annoying, so we'll do this one first. So we'd want to have somewhere we could run to. Interesting. I'm fine with just connecting here. Makes me very solid and strong. There's still a cutting point, so I'm fine with defending again. And I'm very happy to cut off this stone. All right, that was nice. Yep, just Hane here. We're just making our group strong. We're not worried about anything else. And he didn't get all the points that he wanted to here, and there's still a cutting point here. So I'm still happy with this. I got more points on the side that I didn't have before.
Yoyomi now starts.
Ah, so now they want to take the corner stuff here. Can we play this one? Looks like it might be somewhat hard.
9, 8, 7, 6.
But if we have this one, then it's not too hard.
Starts.
And threaten to cut off the top side. That'd be good enough. Can we also get this one for fun too? I don't need it, but it could have been fun. He doesn't know this shape, it looks like. There we go. He's not alive now. The corner's dead. Yep, and even if he cuts through this, it doesn't really matter because we can turn here when the corner's still dead. Yep, because we have this nice connection over the top here. And he wants to prevent that from happening. Okay. See what he does. We can actually just extend up because they have to connect here. Then we can still push and cut. And they Atari first, but he only has 2 liberties, so we should be good to go. Yeah, that should be correct. Otherwise, I can just connect underneath right now, but it should be fine. Yeah, we just push and cut through here. But if I misread it, that's my own fault. I'll lose. It's fine. If I misread, I just lose, and I'm okay with that. It's acceptable for me. Oh yeah, I forgot Bat starts streaming right about now. We just cut. They have 2 liberties. Okay. We're actually fine here. There's no cutting points for us on this side. So we can just get rid of the shape for this group. Can either turn or just attach or play here is also good. There's not too many liberties if we play here, for example.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, let's do this one. Just get rid of the liberties. We don't have to worry about it. We should have more than enough, but just in case I'm missing something. Make it a little bit easier on myself.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Yoyomis left.
Because this shape in the corner can actually get quite a lot of liberties if it wants to. It can get a very large amount. So we just want to prevent that from happening. We're connected in the center, so we should be
9,
good.
8, 7, 6.
Throw in. All right, all right. Atari. Very good, very good. Atari again. Or sure, you might as well. I mean, why not? I don't know if it actually did anything for him. Yep, we can just connect up. Wait, he resigned. Okay. No, I don't want to play you again. See, that warm-up was helpful. It made it so I read stuff probably correctly. So then we can check with AI to see if I really did read stuff correctly. Yeah, it was a good game. It was fun. I said he used to be 5-Dawn. So he was 3-Dawn right now, and he was winning games. But he didn't have, he wasn't about to rank up, so that's why I didn't care too much. Yeah, they used to be 5-Dawn. They got to 5-Dawn a couple times. They're doing pretty good. So they're a strong 4-Dawn, you could say. And I probably should have played differently, but I was having fun, so it was good enough for me. So what we can do, get my task here. 5,000 Fox coins for winning a game. We can just look at this graph here real quick to make sure there wasn't an obvious mistake anywhere. Because I know I could have played differently in earlier part of the game, but I want to see if there was something else to make sure. No spike or anything. Because there was a little bit of a spike. Well, that's interesting. So it does say that I'm just behind. All right, anyway. I don't think this is accurate, but it does say that I am just behind now. But I don't think this is necessarily true. Because they don't have any solid territory yet. Maybe that's why he probably did these moves here, the very slow moves. Because I ended up getting this, and then he did that slow move, and then that one. And then he did that slow move. So I got to get some free points in the center here. And then he let me cut this part off on the top. And then he tried to live in the corner, which was too much. And now I'm just ahead. But yeah, I guess I shouldn't have played for fun. I should have played something better. And I do think that this isn't necessarily just winning for black. because I am going to be able to do something on the right side. But that's good to know. It's good to know, because what I would normally do would probably just back off from this one, for example. We're already just sort of backing off. We're not going to have to worry about it. We're also getting territory this way too, right? Whereas in the game, we're not getting as much territory. And one of the nice things about this back off is if they extend and we bump here, we can still push and cut if we want to. So they have to actually back off again. Then when we extend, they still have to jump out towards the center. And then we can still jump out again as well. We could even be a little bit more aggressive if we want to like try to do some sort of peeping thing or whatever. But we're still going to be fine here like this. This is the more normal way. And if I'm doing it this way, I probably should just capture the stones like this. This is probably what I'm supposed to do. This is what I want to check on here, basically. I'm probably supposed to do this. I think it might be... Let me see. It's not fine with this move. So there's one to just capture, basically. Yeah, just go back and capture. The Hane is one way to do it. Yeah, just go back and capture, then handle this group. This is the thing that I'm really bad at, right? I was still pretty sure that I could end up with a good game. But this is definitely the thing that I'm kind of bad at. If I Hane here and we go to capture this side, then I just have to handle this group in some way. And I just don't know how to do that very well. I figured this was probably fine though. Especially here though, I can definitely just play the left side now. There's definitely no reason not to. And then I'm in a really good position. But it was Tengen. It was Tengen. I did say that I shouldn't play Tengen, but I wanted to do it anyway. So yes, it was Tengen. You're right, Dark Jackal. I shouldn't have declared victory so early. You just played AI that you were playing to win with no territory. Exactly. AI just doesn't understand. It just doesn't understand. I was having too much fun though. And yeah, here, for example, I think I can actually cover this group. Maybe do this one, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they need to jump, right? They need to jump here. Man, and if they don't jump, I'm able to cover. Because the thing that I'm reading, of course, is that I can just do this one, for example. The only thing I have to worry about is if they can just push and cut, right? So I need a stone to potentially prevent the push and cut. But even this is not really that bad if I can get all this outside, right? If I'm just taking this as outside, this is not really that bad. And they still need to move, I believe, because this here. We can just Hane and then Atari and kill. Oops. He has to connect first. There we go. So he still needs a move there. Maybe they could play something like this one here. But I think there's still Aji here that they have to worry about. So maybe they still need at least another move. So they should probably just play a simpler move instead of that one. That makes me stronger, right? So just do this one. They kill these stones off. I still get this in the future because there's this throw in here. And there's maybe even some Aji over here. So still some good end game. Oh yeah, it shows me coming back. Yeah. I came right back here. So there's one thing you can't really trust about the AI graph, especially on Fox, is that it could be that it's 10 points as long as they see the correct move to do something. Yeah, as long as they see the correct move to do something. And this one, when I kill them here, I didn't actually gain any more territory than what I already had. I actually have the same amount of territory that I had already, but they just played the wrong way. Because they eventually do come back to this one, right? So let's stop here. They eventually do come back here. And this is the same exact territory I had, except for a little tiny bit bigger. But that's not 20 points worth of coming back into the game. Because it said I was like 10 points behind. And so now I'm 6 points ahead. So this is enough, in my opinion, that yeah, it was actually a closer game than the AI is saying. Because this isn't is big enough, but it's not like a 30-point swing. like 10 to 30 points, whatever it ends up being, right? And yeah, this just doesn't work for him. I played potentially the wrong way. Yeah, it wants me to do something else. Or just capture the left side. Yeah, okay. All right, fine. That is true. I should just do that. Because this left side's not alive yet. So playing here, they have to live over here first, and then we can go back to this side. So it's just not good timing. But yeah, so I didn't gain anything. I gained like a end game. I gained end game, and then I gained this afterwards, which makes me a little bit further ahead. Yeah. And now I'm just very far ahead because they kept trying to do something with it instead of just leaving it alone. Like here, if they realized that this was a mistake, maybe they could just go down here. I capture this. They made a mistake, but they didn't give away any more territory up here. They can even fix their cutting point if they need to, and then they can go back to the center area or go back over here or something like that, right? So yeah, I gained momentum basically, yeah. But next time I won't do the Tengen move just because I could. You know, it is technically not a natural Tengen. This was the more natural move. I should have just played it. All right, next time I'll just do it right. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. That's what I get. All right. Whatever. We'll go over back to here. Let me see. Maybe we should have a couple people watching on Twitch. I'm going to send a message on Twitch, guys. Don't worry. I'm not messaging anyone here. I'm just going to say test and hello. Testing hello. I'm going to say hello, I think. I'm just going to say hello. Because I want to see if it pops up on this layout thing or if I need to do something else. So I see it on the multi-chat. If I go to Fox here, I do not see it in this chat on Fox. That's what I really wanted to check out here. Since I'm not seeing it, I may have to go change a setting or I may do something else, but I just wanted to see real quick. Yeah, because you can see it on my screen. If I move this over. There we go. Yeah, see there's the hello over here in the bottom left. If I go full screen. There we go. And you can see infinity. A little hello over here. We're good to go. But yeah. So yeah, it's I'll have to see if they have multi-chat yet, like a multi-chat thing yet, or if I have to do something else. And if I can't have them both, that'll be fine. It won't be too big of a deal. The point is just so that people can check it out if they want to. Too many Triton. Yep, too many. Infinity Triton. Right, so I want to try to do some of these. I'm going to redo this whole section here because I started it and then I was just in a bad area to read at that moment, so I gave up. Okay. I remember this one a little bit. I don't remember the order, though, but I do remember this one a little bit. I know that I do want this move. If they capture, I can play here. If they do this one, I can live as well. Is that the right move? Do I want to connect first? If I connect first, I think they can take away my spot. They can play here if I connect first. So I think I need this one, and then this one, and then I'm alive. Yeah, nothing else really works here. Okay. It's good. It's good. So I remember that one kind of, but not perfectly. And this one, I was having a really hard time seeing the right move here. I was having a really hard time seeing the right move here. Oh man, it was bad. But there's only a certain sequence you can even play, basically. You can start from this one, I guess. You can start from here. But yeah, either one should work, technically. But yeah, you can do this one, then you can Hane here. And then I did a connect here last time, but you can actually just cut. because they can't Atari you from this side, and if they Atari you from this side, you connect. So you're actually good. And now it's a co shape. But I had the hardest time last time. I couldn't even imagine the answer. So I'm glad that I fixed that a little bit. I'm very glad I fixed that. You know, the reason I'm not too worried about chat is because, like, in these screens, I'm not really even showing the chat right now anyway. And I could decide to, if I can figure out how to get both Twitch and YouTube up at the same time without having to use a bunch of extra programs. I had that before. I could use an extra program for it, but I just didn't like that. But it's possible I can just pop something out and pin it and just set it off to the side so it's always there or something like that. But I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see. Next one. White to kill. This one's a little bit harder. What I really want is a S18. If they block here, we have to cut. If they hane, then it's like a ko shape. Can I do it with this move instead? Yes, I can. I can play here. If they block, we go back. If they extend, we can throw in. If they block this way, we throw in here. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't even read that last time. I got stuck on this one, and I couldn't even read it. 15 monitors, track everything at once. I only have two. It's all you need. It's all you need. Because, like, on the OBS, I have the chat up, and I have all the information up. I don't really need anything else there. I just have the streams up in the background so I can double check to make sure everything was actually working. Because, like, I can see it, right? I can see the Twitch stream is working. And I can see the YouTube stream is working as well. But now I know why, because I never checked Twitch before. But now I know why Monday has the least amount of viewers. That's because Bats is streaming on Mondays. And that makes a lot more sense. Streams around this time. Like, okay, that makes way more sense. And then, so I'm guessing that's similar for Wednesday. No, but I know Tuesday ends up getting more people coming in. More people who come in and stay. So now it's all making a lot more sense. I was wondering why Monday was so weird in comparison to some of the other days. But I was not looking at Twitch. That was my bad. OGS, KGS, Fox on different screens. You know what? That could be fun. It could be fun. That would be way too much going on, though. I'd be like looking all the way around. I'm already looking off to the side too much. Because like one thing I might decide to do, because what I did when I got my new setup was I got my new computer and then I just got a 1440p monitor because I only had a 1080p one. And I was using my 1080p one to do the stream stuff because everything's in 1080p anyway. So just put on the 1080p monitor. But was considering just getting a slightly smaller one, turning it to its side so it's just like a monitor for reading and doing stuff like that. But I'll have to think about what I want to do. Anyway, let's do the next problem. But I also have a little tiny one off to my side. Technically, I have three. One of them is more than just a monitor. Let's unplug it. So technically have this one here. More of a drawing tablet, not just a monitor, though. You can do a lot of stuff with it. But it does work as a third monitor, so I can have something else up if I need to. So that is a possibility. Anyway, I should read this one. Ooh, needing to live here. That's interesting. So if I block this way and they Atari me, I can Hane and do a tiger's mouth. And if they capture, We can just live directly. The extra monitors are good. Yeah, well, that's why I got a drawing tablet for my like third monitor thing, basically, right? Because two monitors I really like. I really like using two monitors for everything. It's actually super useful. uh, Single monitors are perfectly fine. You can do that, but two, it really, really makes everything so much easier. I could see an argument for three overall, but I don't need three. There's been like a random situations where a third one would have been nice, but I didn't necessarily need it. That's why, because I didn't necessarily need it, I got the drawing tablet. So if I do want that extra time to have a third monitor for something, I have it. And then I can also use it for drawing and stuff. So we're good. Can I do this one though? That's kind of complicated. This one here, they can just block. We do this one and we have two eyes. So they can't just block. I have to throw in. Then we could still push. But I think we're still dead that way, technically. So we need to play like this move. Something over here to just make that other eye. So we need this one into this one. Can we do it this way? Yeah, it is useful. Yeah. The second monitor. Yeah, you do need that. It is for certain jobs and certain things in general. It's just very necessary. But even when I'm just using my computer normally, I can have all the stuff that I'm researching or doing on one side, and then I can have other things on the other side. That makes it simpler to. It's not necessarily multitasking, but like if I'm writing notes on something, it's nice if I don't have to switch back to my notes app or something. Just move to a different computer screen instead. Okay, now I should try to read this again. If I do this one, they block. We do this one. They do this. We do this. We're just dead, right? I want this one first, honestly. They need to do that. We block. If they Hane, we do this one and we're still dead. So we do need this one into this one somehow. So if they go down, we go here. They do that. We can't do anything. I guess it could be a ko if I do this way. Yeah, if I jump here, they take this one. I end up playing here into here, and that is sort of a that one's alive. That one's alive. This one I think I definitely have a mental block here. I'm not sure I see the proper answer. If they throw in, we already have this eye. We need to do this one, but no, then we can't play here because they can Atari us. So we do need this one instead. So we need this one and not jump here, but this one into I guess we can go this way. Okay, good. I did see it right. It was a ko. But I had a hard time really seeing it easily. So I do think it's because there's a little bit of a block here. I could start from this one. Okay, good. This is what I couldn't quite tell. Could I start here? Yeah, still just the ko on this side. I thought it was, but I thought there was a potential problem too with this one here. But I guess this one's a sente move. Yeah. This was what I was having a hard time seeing was this move here. That this one was a sente move. Because this isn't a ko, right? They can try a ko shape, but I can just extend. This is still sort of a ko thing here. But they have all these extra moves they have to do, and I can do this one over here now. Yeah, that was the hard part for me, was seeing that was not... Yeah, this move here was a sente. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay. Now, even if you don't do drawing or anything, a little drawing tablet's actually still kind of nice. because you can use it for even for demonstrations and stuff. So like say you do tutoring, if you ever do like any Blackboard stuff or writing stuff down on the screen, that's a writing tablet could be useful for that sort of stuff too, or drawing tablet. I guess that's technically what it is. Black to live here, huh? That seems fun. Could I do this one? Seems like what I need to do. If they don't capture, can I just do this directly? And then this one. Yes, I need this move. They capture directly, we can still cut. Yeah. Well, that's what I had one that didn't have a screen before, and it's easier. That's why I said like a third. That's like a good third monitor though. Like because then if you have a screen on it, it's still the same useful thing you had before, but now you can use it for other stuff. Basically, you don't need it, but it's one of those things that's like a nice little upgrade. Because that's what I upgraded to eventually. There was a very inexpensive one. This one I got was very inexpensive for a drawing tablet, I should say, because I wanted it to be a certain size, certain quality, and then not too high of a price. And they came up with a new one recently, which was useful. And can I just cut here? It looks like no. Oh, I thought I could. I couldn't just cut there. I can't just go down. That doesn't work. They just block another alive here locally. This one doesn't work. They can just block here. They don't even need to do the other one. They can just block here. So I need this move, and this move, and this one somehow. See, another one where I think I have a problem again. Because this isn't Sente. Not in a good way for me. So this one's also not Sente. They can just block here. And so I need this one. And I can't just extend. Yeah, so I'm probably just missing something obvious on this one too. Right, because that's a double Atari there. But I can just connect. And there's nothing on the outside over here, so that's not really a move. I just connect and the Atari again and the Atari again, so that's not good. I have to play. This is the vital point in the shape. And then if they play this move, I don't have two eyes. I have to connect, and they can just throw in here. And this still doesn't work. Oh, this way maybe? This one into this one? This shape? Aha. So I knew there was something. I was some sort of blindness that I was not seeing there. Yeah, I think I know why I wasn't seeing that. Yeah, I actually know why I wasn't seeing that. It's because this one is usually shown as like an end game Tetsuji instead of like a living Tetsuji. Even though it's the same thing, it's the same idea. But yeah, I can just cut because this Atari, and then I can connect. Yeah. Because if they capture Atari and connect here, and there's enough liberties on the outside, I got 4 liberties on the outside versus 3 on the inside, so we're good. Okay, that was why I had a hard time connecting it in my brain. It all makes sense now. Ooh, this one's kind of an interesting problem, actually. I think it's easy, but I think it's kind of interesting. I kind of like it. So we can Atari here, and then we have to capture, and we can connect, because they can't Atari us from the other side. And then we can start taking liberties, and then it's only this plus shape on the inside. I like it. It just looks cool. Ooh, Atari first. Any good? Do we need to do that? I think it'd be better to do this move. If they Atari us, we connect. If they play in again, I guess we want to do a ko shape. Maybe this side instead is the better side. Because this side, the Atari here was a ko technically. But this side, if they play in, we can Atari and then do this. Yeah, this one seems like the better shape. Yeah, because now we can Atari and play here. And he's dead. There we go. It was the same idea, but different side. So I had to figure out which side was better. The other side was more of a co shape, so we don't want that. Okay. Well, that's kind of interesting here. So we can play this move because we're threatening to take away both eyes. If they Atari here, we have to extend, because then if they come back and connect, we can capture the stone. Don't just Atari automatically. That's the part you don't want to do. And you do have to make at least one Atari here so they can't jump out too easily. Or try to get out in some way. Now they're going to call on the first line. Yeah, no problems on the streams. They all seem to look fine and be fine, so that might be good enough. I do have a lesson that I have to do in like an hour and a half or so. So I should probably get ready for that. Oh, is this the same idea? We're getting rid of two potential. I think it's actually the same thing. We're getting rid of two potential ones. Yeah, two eyes at the same time. Then we have to extend. And we can get rid of the second eye. We can Atari first if we want to, but then we can get rid of the second eye here. That's cool. Same exact problem, but completely different. That was nice. So I'll because Bat streams at this point, I probably will keep Monday a little bit shorter. Unless we start getting like a bunch of people coming in, of course. But I'll probably keep Mondays a little bit shorter because I do have a lesson after on Mondays. And then we'll do other stuff. Now you have to wait to see what their student does your homework before I decide what we were working on today. I'm pretty sure my student's doing their homework. I think so. Is this the same idea again? But a little different this time. This one's the one that's threatening two eyes. To get rid of two eyes. Should I connect instead? Because that one we throw in here, and then we take this one. I think just connect should be fine as well. Yeah. I like when it's the same technique like this, but different problems. It's a lot more fun that way. Yeah, luckily my students are all doing this for fun. Are your students doing it for fun, or is it like college tutoring or high school tutoring type of thing? Because if it's not as fun, it doesn't make it easy for the students, in my opinion. We can just do this one and live here directly like this. And give it up and live. Yeah. Just alive. Yep, very good. This is a tripod shape. You should like, this is the thing that's nice about some of these Tsumego shapes. You should have these memorized as best you can. Not as fun, but they do their best. That's all I ask. I know that's all I ask as well. So I think a couple of my students have finally reached some newer ranks that they haven't reached before, so they're really happy about that. But I think we can probably still get them because they haven't become sturdy at the new rank yet, and that's what we're working on next. We have to throw in so we can do this one and this. Yeah, another sort of shape you should have memorized. This is the thing that I've been finding annoying for teaching Go. There's actually a lot of stuff that you should probably have memorized. Now you don't have to like sit there and try to memorize it all day long. That's one way you can do it, but that is something that's kind of annoying about Go, is you do kind of have to memorize stuff. I think in Hane, and then we throw in over here. Throw in here is bad. We throw in here, and then we can throw in and go over here. Yeah, very good. But like for life and death, you can just memorize it over time. That's what easy problems are for. But I noticed that when I was just doing easy problems and not really thinking about the fact that I was actually trying to memorize them or trying to recognize the shapes, I didn't really remember the shapes. Like I could recognize it if it's more identical to the problem. So like you need to sort of like recognize the shape, what it is, and then come up with the answer after that. So this is like how many moves in a row do you need on the first line or the second line in order to live? You need at least 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But one of them's not a full line here. It's this Hane instead. So it's actually not steady anymore. So if we Hane on this side and they play over here, we can throw in over here. They connect and we come over here and it looks like we can push in again, I guess. Then when they block, we come over. That looks like that works. Is there any other thing? If they block first, then we can throw in here again. But then this one could be a little bit more of a Seki shape. So we need to start on this side, which is the weaker side. If they play over here, we throw in here. If they block, then we can do the same thing. So I think we need to start on this side this time. And we can just throw in directly in this case. Yeah. Yeah. There's actually it's perfectly fine to get stronger slower. Yeah, it definitely is. That's one thing that's really nice about Go is that you can sort of do it at your own pace and still progress. And one of the things is like with Tsumego stuff, the reason why it's always so important is, of course, it's not just reading, it's actually just recognizing shapes and recognizing Tetsuji and recognizing. It's all about recognition more so than just reading. And then it's also about reading. That's why it's so important. It's sort of training two different things at the same time instead of just one thing. Hane here, if they play here, we can Atari, push in, and it's not two eyes. So if they block, then we can throw in here, and we have this nice shape. Well, then maybe we do that one first. Let's see. But one of the people I talked to was just a little lamb Go. He used to have a channel that he used to post on often. I was able to talk to him for a little bit, which was really nice. And he even gave me some Tsumego to do that I had a hard time doing. And so now I can work on it now. But back then I could barely touch it at all. He overestimated my reading ability. But one of the things he was making was like flashcards. Tsumego are important. Yeah, I tried 125. Yeah, I'm changing my mind. I'm a little flip floppy, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But no, one of the things that he was doing was he was developing flashcards, and the flashcards were important. So if we throw in first here, if they block, they're dead. But if they don't block, we can go here. Yes, yeah, okay, good. He was doing flashcards that you try to solve the problem on the front of the flashcard, then you flip it over, and you always check, or you don't always check the answer. If you solve the problem, you don't check the answer. If you didn't solve the problem, you just check the answer, because the important thing is recognizing the technique, the ability, the shape, whatever it is, right? And so I was like, I'd be really fun to actually put together some Tsumego flashcards, like a basic Tsumego flashcards, but I'd have to like work with people to do that properly if I wanted to, like, something that people could have. But even just printing it out myself, I was just like, this is kind of annoying to do. That's why I never did that part. But it is just like vocabulary and a lot of English stuff where you can just use flashcards for answers, and even science stuff and history stuff where you're just trying to memorize answers for stuff. Flashcards are still good. I've almost done my 20, so I might as well do my 4 more here. I like how it's all the same shape. And this one's very different, right? we have this Hane here. So when they throw in here, we have a different shape that we can make. Because if we do the same thing, they can still go from the other side here, potentially. So if we do this one, when they throw in here, we connect, and they go here, we capture. This looks like this is just alive here, because this is a Seki shape. But I was thinking, like, how big would these flashcards have to be to make you able to easily read them and and accommodate all this stuff, you know? So I think it'd be really good for corner shape stuff. So like that corner book that I have, I think it'd be really good for that. If I Hane here and they block, I can just throw in. If they play in here, I can throw in again. So this looks like this is okay. Yeah, I like it when it's these simple problems. Just teaching you about the shape. It's good stuff. Hane here seems like it just doesn't work because they can play edge G1. Then when we push and they block, they have two eyes here. So we need to play G1 first. Yeah. And then we can Hane, and we're good to go. Flashcard, exactly. A4 paper flashcards. That would actually be kind of fun, honestly. Wouldn't that still be kind of fun? A giant, you flip it around to see the answer. That would actually still be fun. I would do that still, honestly. I'd still be okay with that. So this is a Seki shape in this one, I believe. If I connect here, they throw in, we block here, they connect, it's a Seki. Can I do not Seki? It looks like I can't. It looks like Seki is good. Okay. Yeah, I did it. So let's look at the high scores. Oh, I need to wait a second, I guess. We'll wait a little bit. Can drink some coffee. And textbooks, yep. It'll still be fun, though. Instead of it being a full book, right? Have it as actual, like, card stock and everything. That'd be great. Honestly. Man. Let's see where everyone's at while I wait for a second here. There's Turnamja. I know the name Turnamja. I just don't know. I don't remember why. But it may have been a Twitch chatter or a streamer or something along that. Like, I know Steve G. Kopp as well. I know the name. And Stefan Lamy. Yuri Stepanovich. Yes. So I recognize some of these. Lion Go. Of course, Black Spy over here. What a loser. There's White Spy down here. Hopefully I'll surpass him when I refresh the page. And that's all that I care about right now. Andrei Cherkov, yeah. Where are you? I don't know where you are. I'm going to refresh the page in a second, though. So if you were doing problems, we'll see. We'll see in a second. All right, let's refresh. All right. Let's see if anyone changed. No, I didn't change yet. So we need to wait even longer. Oh, you didn't do problems today? Oh, okay. Yeah, but where are you anyway? Ngoshi, I officially have the Twitch part also up now. I'm happy about that. And it seems like it worked the entire stream so far. So I think this was a good test stream. Oh yeah, it changes at like 3 p.m. for me, which is a little bit weird. But that's around the time it changes for me. And move to Twitch then? No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna end anyway. No need to move. But that's what I'll have Twitch available the next few times, so it'll be nice. We're just waiting for this, just for fun. Have I moved yet? All right, we'll look over here for a second. Something I was considering doing, that'd be a little bit of fun. I need to turn this brightness way off. Can I do that anywhere? Oh yeah, they have some fancy charts here too. Oh man. Oh, I can make a personal account. Maybe that'll help me. Maybe that'll help me. Anyway, it's very bright. um, yeah, so they have the LG Cup stuff, which is happening, and I thought it could actually be fun if I did like a little watch party thing for like the big tournament stuff. I know that I know that what's his name? I know that Zichin was doing it. I know, yeah, I know Zichin was doing it. There we go. Move this here. Maybe I could send him a message. Maybe ask if I can join him. But I do think that would be kind of fun because I know that's something that I'm also not good at, is following the latest tournaments and such. So we can follow the tournaments here, and I can just turn on a stream and have anyone join, and we can just have fun and talking about the game. Get some popcorn, right? But then there's also some of the stuff in the West as well, right? So there's the Midwest Open. There's the professional qualification for Europe. They're doing that here soon. This could be really fun to go over too. I recognize a couple of the names actually, like Lucas. I know Lucas. I don't know him personally. I'm just saying I know who they are. I should specify that. So I know Lucas. I know Rob Van Zeist. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And Victor Lin and Remy and Cornell and Benjamin Tuber. I know like half of them in general. So could be really fun to look over the games, and these are people that I need to be better than anyway, right? So this is the goal. But yeah, they're gonna do Fisher rules, and I'm sure or Chinese rules with Fisher time, so 45 minutes with 20 seconds additional per move. And I'm sure they'll have the games up somewhere, so it'll be really cool to like round one and stuff, or that day we can just whatever the first day is. Yeah, it's round one on all different days. Okay, round one, two, and three are on the same day. So just first round is not on the same day. We just look over the games and have some fun. But just have anyone join and just make it a casual thing to just follow along with some of this stuff. I think that could be fun. Then it'll also be on YouTube, so people can come and check it out later if they want to see it. So yeah, I'll have to consider that. It'll depend on the times, of course, too. All right, now it's time to check. Oh, not this one. Oh, might as well look. Someone playing? Someone at 40, this 20-minute game, which I'm not too interested in. But there is someone over here. All right, let's see. It's been plenty of time now. It's been a couple minutes. Oh, I saw some stuff move. All right, here we go. Ivan went down. Ivan's going down. Oh, I still didn't update mine. Oh well, it doesn't matter. uh, whatever. It takes too long. I won't worry. I won't wait any longer. Yeah, so I think this was a lot of fun. It was a nice experiment. It seems Twitch worked perfectly fine the entire time, and I didn't drop any frames or have any internet issues. So we'll do it again tomorrow. We'll have it on Twitch and YouTube again. And we'll see how it goes. Now we'll see how I can stop the stream. That's the next part. I think I can just stop it like normal. So I'll see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow morning. Yeah. It was nice sitting here talking with you, Dark Jackal. Let's figure out where I'm at. There we go. All right. Have a good day.